Hi VC. Today's an exciting day because today I have my first VCLT video. A while back I sent some records to Paul at Barakapdub, one of the biggest YouTube channels for vinyl records. Paul's channel is probably my favorite channel out of all the VC community for a number of reasons. One, he has a very nice stereo. He's obviously concerned about pressing quality, audio quality. He talks about sound and pressing and who does the mastering. So collecting to him is more than just the art of collecting objects. It's the art of being a listener. Being a listener with sound quality in mind, being a listener with artistry in mind. Another reason I really like Paul's channel is the diversity of his tastes. Like me, he listens to all different types of music, from weird 80s metal to classical to he's probably one of the foremost jazz collectors on the VC. He has an incredible knowledge of jazz that far outstrips any. I just dabble in jazz. And I've learned a lot about Blue Note, about Music Matters, about things like that from watching his channel. So he's a great educator in the community, and probably has some of the best edited videos of anyone. So I recently came home to this box. I just finished my master's degree in Montreal, so I came home to Texas, and this box was sitting here because Paul also is a Texan, and I didn't want him to have to ship to Canada. So this looks big. This looks intimidating. I wonder what he sent me. Let's crack it open. Certainly taped very well. Okay. Has a nice note. Talks a little bit about the records here. I'm not going to read the whole note, but he says there's a jazz title in here this year from Chip Wickham. Chip Wickham? Am I pronouncing that correctly? It says, I find it to be a nice blend of jazz styles and yet a throwback to the hard bop and spiritual stuff being put out in the mid-'60s. I hope you will enjoy the two. Okay, so let's see what we got here. And as many of you know, Paul works for NASA. So there's I think in every VCLT he sends out, I've seen every video I've seen, there's always a little NASA stuff in the bag. Okay, this is a patch. I'm not versed in our space missions, so forgive me, someone please correct me on this. This looks like a sticker from 51, I'm guessing it's mission number 51, but I don't know what, out of what. Whitson, Fisher, Request, and then 2 Russian names. So I'm assuming, and there's a Russian flag, not a Soviet flag. So I'm assuming this was a joint mission with 2 Russian cosmonauts. I don't know from what year. Oh, hey, there's a note about on the back. Expedition 51. It doesn't really say much about the mission. It just says a lot about the design of the patch. Okay. I'll have to look that up. Here we have another NASA sticker. I'm sorry, I should hold these up to the camera. I know you guys can't see these that well. Cool. Again, another one with combined US and Russian missions. I don't know if those are happening now. That'd be fun if they still were. Oh, this is cool. This is a commemorative medallion from Apollo 2. This medallion contains metal flown to the moon on Apollo missions. Wow. I think like 40 years. Yeah, I think it's so on here there's like a little a 4 and a moon, so I think that's supposed to mean 40 years, so I'm assuming this was, 40th anniversary. Cool. Wow. That's interesting. Alright, let's see what we got here. It's packaged very well. Well, I know what this is. This is a Paul's favorite record label, I think. This is a Music Matters. Shades of Red, Freddie Red Quintet. I do not have this, nor have I ever heard Freddie Red. I think, is he a saxophonist? Pianist. Okay. See, I don't know this artist at all. But it's a Music Matters Blue Note, which means I'm probably going to like it. I know Paul's tastes are very much in the direction of hard bop, so I'm assuming this is going to be hard bop. I cannot wait to listen to this. This looks awesome. And this is what I'm assuming the modern record was. Come on. Okay, we got a modern one here. Chip Wickham. And then, yes, okay, he was the saxophonist. And flute and alto flute. Okay. Cool. And this came out in 2016, it looks like. Awesome. I'm going to enjoy spinning this. I haven't listened to much modern jazz. The only real contemporary jazz record I have is Kamasi Washington's The Epic. Just because everyone was raving about it so much. And I have to say, that one I really enjoyed. So I don't really know what modern recorded jazz is doing much right now. I've seen a lot of modern live jazz, just living in New York for a few years. But, yeah. La Sombra. I wonder if this is going to have any Latin influence in it or not. We shall see. So, thank you, Paul. This is a very generous gift. I'm really excited to spin these. I'm always excited to explore more into jazz because my jazz knowledge is actually pretty low. It's a genre I only kind of dabble in as a listener. And I know you're an expert in the subject, so I'm going to take your recommendations to heart and really dig into these, give them more than one spin each. And of course, if you aren't familiar with Paul's channel, which if you're in the VC, you should be familiar with Paul's channel, I will provide a link to it in the description. His videos are insanely high quality. The editing, he does needle drops with his DAC. I mean, it's really high quality stuff. If you're a record nerd like I am, it's just a gold mine of information and good advice and cool finds. So that's, I think, all for me. See you next time, VC.